Okay, this is breaking news. I literally just found it out from E! News, okay, aka The Bible. I saw Demi Lovato is no longer engaged. Yes, they broke it off after only 2 months of being engaged. You don't understand. Okay? You don't understand. Demi Lovato drama keeps me young.
I did not see this for you. I did not see this for you.
She is never happy. Ever. Ever. She is miserable all of the time. Everything she does is a statement about something dramatic. She's emo as hell.
Didn't she have a pretty serious drug addiction, though?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know how heroin goes. They go nuts for it, these people. Yeah, she had a heroin problem. And let me tell you,
Who among us?
She looked great while she had it. Oh my god. But
you and I. It's this week. It's 30 seconds to mention a girl's weight.
I didn't say weight. I didn't say weight. I did not say weight. I did not say weight. I said she looked great. Her hair at the time looked great. There were a lot of things about her that looked great at the time.
Yeah, that's because the black tar works its way into your follicles. Here's the thing. Maybe it's controversial. I think she is a talented young lass. I think she has some good songs. And I'm Sorry Not Sorry. That's one of her hit singles.
I think this is what's getting confused. I love Demi Lovato. Because she just keeps, it's like a hamster wheel of drama. It keeps going. She never stops serving. You know who's gotten boring as hell? Selena Gomez. Again, with the kidney nonsense.
So the conclusion here is lupus is boring. Do heroin.
Exactly, girl. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Kick the bucket.
RBG. You have a beautiful way of making anything just sound terrible. Feminist icon, hero of the Supreme Court. She kicked the bucket. The woman's an icon.
Oh, she's incredible. Incredible.
And I don't want this to get twisted. I love Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
My dad just texted me. Hold on.
What did he say?
He said a good story for What a Week.
My dad sent me a good story for What a Week.
Look at our fathers. Okay, so pregnant wife dives in to save snorkeler husband from shark attack off Florida Keys.
Get out. In the Keys, no less.
In the Keys.
The Keys.
Wow. I love a story of rich people doing incredible things.
What makes you think she was rich?
Off the Keys?
No, the Keys are a lot of pores.
People are snorkeling. Oh, maybe they are broke. They weren't scuba diving. They were snorkeling.
You see, it's actually a lot of sea activity is where poor people and rich people meet. You know what I mean?
That is true.
The boat people, it could go either way. You know, and the people that live on the water, it could, you got the regular crabbers. You're using snorkels and you're looking for old coins at the bottom of the ocean.
So, my first story. A man ate too much black licorice, ew, and then he died. So, first of all, apparently if you eat too much licorice, this is like a thing that can happen. It wasn't like a total misstep.
You die.
When you eat too much licorice, your potassium drops significantly. And then you have like lower blood pressure or higher blood pressure. Either way, it had a kerfuffle, and so he died from it. But the doctor was like, yeah, he was eating a lot of candy every day for meals, and he switched to black licorice. So he was fine on the other stuff.
So he had an all candy diet.
Right.
But that's, to be fair, too much of anything. If you came out and you were like, oh, this guy was having coconuts around the clock, you're done.
The weird thing also is that they were saying that most licorice things in America aren't even made from licorice.
Well, that was my question, because Twizzlers, that's not licorice.
No, it's
because that's what I would consider.
It's like a flavoring that they have.
Black licorice, I don't know that I would be able to point it out in a flavored lineup. I don't know that I've ever had the pleasure.
It's
Is it even good?
disgusting. I don't like any type of licorice, but black licorice, I don't. It's crazy to me that this guy had a family and people cared about him, because if you eat black licorice,
No, it's clear he didn't. I think it's pretty clear he didn't.
but yeah, I just thought it was wild. I mean,
This whole episode needs to be scrapped. We're just pissing on graves left and right.
no, I mean no disrespect to the guy, but he was a idiot.
He gets sued by his family.
But his whole family is like, what is wrong with you?
Why would you say that?
Did someone pay you to say that? No, in fact, we're not getting paid at all.
We actively lose money on this show. And that's the integrity that you want. 3 railroad workers built a man cave under Grand Central. They got found out. That's why this article's able to have, like, some other workers or security people. They noticed. So they found this old storage room underneath Grand Central. They popped a TV, a fridge, a microwave, and a futon in that. And they man caved it out. They got drunk. They partied. It was a great time for
All
them.
on one futon?
And of course, that was all on one futon. Though, if that futon would talk, it would say, "Please arrest these men."
Did they get in trouble, or were people just kind of like, oh, I wish I would have thought of that?
Oh, I don't. No, they definitely lost their jobs. It didn't say if like they got like arrested, because I don't know if you can be arrested for that. Mm-hmm. But it was like, also what's cool is like it was off the grid. It wasn't like,
oh, that's cool.
It was like you can't find it on the blueprints. The man cave is is off the radar.
Yeah. You know what I love is that it's 2020 and there are still people talking about how they working on the railroad.
Tick, 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 tick.
Like what did they do? Did they get rid of the man cave?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
This article was half a page. I didn't make it to the end of the article.
Should we move on to the next segment?
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is a new one.
Oh boy.
Okay, this is a new one.
Boy.
It's in. I can't even tell you how stupid of a segment it is. But I had Chinese food last night, and let me just say, I was inspired. We are gonna open fortune cookies, and internet-based fortune cookies. I ate all the ones from last night. It doesn't matter. Okay, and we are going to read what our fortunes are. Max, would you like to go first?
I would love to. This was the one that kind of, I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, kind of hurt me a little bit after I sat with it for a second. So mine, I opened it and it said, work with what you have.
Mm. Yeah,
which is like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, and then I was like, oh, okay.
It did
a little
make it
backhanded.
sound...
A little backhanded.
Definitely. It makes it sound like what you have is definitely not enough, but you're going to have to deal with it.
Well, I mean, you got nothing else. You might as well work with that.
When you open a fortune cookie, do you ever save the fortunes?
Why would you save it?
I mean, I guess. Okay, well, me neither. Okay, my fortune is someone thinks the world of you. And so, I would be lying if I said this wasn't the 5th one that I got.
I thought we were going honor system 1 and done, because obviously I would have tried harder.
No, I kept scrolling through. I was like, ugh, no. The first one that I got was like, you're gonna fall in love with someone unexpected, and I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that.
It's always
What?
unexpected, no? It's always unexpected. It's always unexpected.
Well,
Are you doing a bit?
I'm not doing a bit.
You go, what?
No, but should I write that down? Should I get my notebook, write that bit down?
Yes, it's always unexpected. No, well, here's the thing. That's also kind of backhanded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone loves you.
Someone thinks the world of you. We don't know who, and more importantly, it is only one person.
It's unclear to you that it's possible that someone might think that. All right, some serious news for you, but also kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Trump, I think it was very recently, said, as in today, Trump goes, I will not commit to a peaceful transfer of power. Sue me. Which I guess we're going to have to do, but...
Sue me. I'm going to cause a fit.
So sue me. Sue me. I'm going to be a bitch about it.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm kind of surprised that it is kind of funny to be like, we voted you out, and for him to go, no.
But also it's hilarious to openly be like, no.
No.
Oh, I mean, like, if you're gonna be like insane, you would think you would try to hide it all. But he's like, no.
No.
What if I just didn't leave?
What if hey,
okay.
What if I just didn't go? Then what are you gonna do?
They're like, you lost. And he's like, did I? And he's like a fake cigarette. He just says this. Did I?
Oh, I lost. You hear this? They're telling me I lost.
Oh no. I lost. What are you gonna try to take my house?
What are you gonna do? Move me out? You gonna move me out? You gonna get some movers?
Good luck.
No way.
It's very much like, the girl that no one liked in 8th grade running for class president.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, whatever, don't vote for me anyway. It's like, well, it doesn't even matter because, like, I'm going to do whatever I want and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he also really exudes the energy of the guy that lies about having slept with the women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love him or hate him, Trump will tell people and it won't be true.
And it won't be true.
And it will not be true.
Yeah, he is. I try not to pay attention to him, which is interesting because my story is also related to him. But
I feel like we really have been managed to just kind of like
avoid him.
Because it's like all the other news outlets out there, fake news Fox, fake news CNN, fake news New York Times, failing New York Times.
Yeah.
We don't need to spend 24-hour days on this.
Yeah.
I mean, we are able to really dig deeper, talk about Paris Hilton's real voice.
Yeah.
So
which I normally like to talk about, but for some reason, maybe it's because the impending doom is getting so close that I'm like, oh wow, this guy is an idiot.
Well, the fire outside your house currently is pretty warm.
Yes.
The fire raging in your literal backyard.
Yeah, which brings us to my topic, which is that in regards to the California fires, Trump said, I don't think science knows, actually. Which is alarming. It's so stupid, you don't even know how to wrap your head around how stupid it is. And his way of calming down the guy from California was he just said, it'll start getting cooler, you just watch. Why are we placing bets on this in a weird way?
I bet it'll stop.
Get off my back. It'll stop.
I bet it'll stop. I'm going to need you to hop all the way off my back about that. I mean, the guy, he is literally the classic boy who didn't go to college, but, learns everything on YouTube. And they're like, nah, Sandy Hook, inside job. Learn about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
read a book.
But here's what's scary, is he's gotten this far for a reason. Like, there are enough people who are like, yeah, wait a second. I don't want science to tell me what to do either.
Well, it's become so normalized that if you don't want to believe something, you don't have to.
Yeah.
And that's like a total, you can have a position. No matter what, you can be like, nah.
Yeah, I
don't think so.
That's my opinion, so.
Yeah, well, that's my opinion. Know your facts.
Yeah.
So.
My opinion.
Also, what happened to us as a country that we're like scientists, facts? That's them. They're trying to take it out on you. I guess it's a whole different thing. It's so ironic because he and many people like that are like, you know what I mean? Don't be a sheep. Wake up, sheeple. You're believing everything you're hearing. Instead of that, they're only believing an even smaller group of people.
Also, can I just say, there's something about the terms snowflake and sheeple that are so stupid. It really is like an 8th grade
Wake up,
bully.
sheeple. It is, yeah.
It's so, like...
Oh, Kelly Piss Pants is scared of coronavirus? Oh, you think the fires are super hot? What are you, a little girl?
It's like, yeah, I am pretty freaking small. Oh.
Yeah, and also I'm not that tall.
Yeah, and you know what? I cannot win against the big freaking fire. I mean, if you look outside, my place right now, you'll see a Burger King, and then you'll see burnt. By the way, can I just tell you that during this whole pandemic, the Burger King that is right near my house has been packed. Drive through constantly. Imagine leaving your house and going, Burger King. That's what I need. That's what I need during a time like this.
I have a sad explanation for that. It's because everyone lost their job and Burger King is the only thing they can afford.
Wendy's has a better deal. Let's not be stupid.
All right, closing thoughts before another week is in the can.
Okay, so I have a celebrity quote that I do really want to talk about.
Oh!
So this is devastating news to me because we all know that I'm a huge fan of the movie Elf. James Caan or whatever his name is.
Caan.
Yeah.
James Caan.
Yeah, he came out and said that there's not an Elf sequel coming out because Will Ferrell does not like Jon Favreau.
What?
The quote was from James Caan.
There won't be an Elf 2. Here's the thing is, I really enjoy Will Ferrell. I really enjoy Jon Favreau. I hope the two of them work it out.
Oh, sorry.
And... oh, what a week.
What a week.
Oh, what a week. Listen, it's okay to not be okay.
Even though it feels like everyone likes Jon Favreau, so...
I mean, like, first of all, he's delightful on screen, and he's made so many high-profile movies, somebody would have said he's an asshole by now.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes you put two alphas in a room, they're gonna lock horns. I get that because whenever I'm in a room with another alpha, you know what I mean? You're kind of peacocking, and it's tough. You know what I mean? And you know what? We're just two guys just measuring, you know what I mean? Seeing like who's top dog, you know what I mean? Who's the one, the mask, you know, Alf.
I feel like whenever you get told no, you're like,
If I get told, I go, well, all right.
toodaloo. Okay.
Good day to you.
Someone's a little grumpy. Okay.
Oh, somebody said no. I respect that decision.
Not me. I have a problem with authority. Oh, but seriously, like and subscribe. We're really pretty. And Max needs attention.
Those are both accurate statements.
See?
Yeah. I do not disagree. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.